What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another very late night in the Brew Lab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster-in-chief. And tonight, in the Brew Lab, I'm coming at you with another rotation-proof brew featuring Greasefang. And we're going to be playing in Esper colors. Sorry about missing yesterday's video. I was extremely tired by the time I finished packing. And my thinking was, because I'm getting on an aeroplane tomorrow and I'm, going to be flying and on the road for about the next day and a half to 2 days, is I'd skip yesterday, upload a video today, so that there's a little bit less of a gap between content while I'm, traveling. So, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. Esper Greasefang. Absolutely having so much fun with this one. And, it's a very early version 1, but I think there's a couple of bits and bobs in here that could definitely get upgraded once we get the full new set on Arena. But the real aim of the game here is to play Greasefang and have somehow previously discarded Surgehacker Mech to then reanimate it, and we have a bunch of other vehicles on the battlefield and do a big bunch of damage, remove something that's in the way, and then swing in with 5 with Menace by crewing the mech with the Greasefang. Pretty nice play. We've got also plenty of other ways of crewing our vehicles, namely the Hotshot Mechanic and the Nezumi Road Captain, which also gives our vehicles Menace, which is quite nice, especially for the the ones that don't, because Surgehacker Mech already has Menace. But we've also running a couple of sweepers just in case we run into some aggro, and I have a lot of backup plans to make sure that we can because the thing with the most power, the most toughness is Greasefang, and that's only 3. And the Hotshot and the Road Captain are very small. So if we do end up having to sweep our own board with a Massacre, not to worry. We've got many ways of dealing with that. Not only do we have 4 each of these, including 4 Greasefangs, so we might just top deck another one, but we've of course got the Mech Hangars here hanging out in the mana base, which can allow us to crew our vehicles. And if you crew your Mobilizer Mech with the Mech Hangar, and that allows you to then crew up another vehicle without having to have a pilot, suddenly you've off of 1 land crewed 2 things even after a sweeper. Really nice. We've also got Tezzeret's -2, which can transform one of your vehicles into a creature without needing to be crewed, so that's another way of doing things. And of course we can also reanimate our Okiba and other pilots with a couple of copies of Takenuma Abandoned Mire that are in the mana base. As far as removal is concerned, there's quite a bit. There's too much of Otherworldly Lights, too much of Wretched Sorrow, a couple of Meathook Massacres, 3 copies of Void Rend, which I think finally, once Vanishing Verse buggers off out of the format, will maybe, because when this was initially spoiled, myself included and a bunch of other content creators were like, oh my god, Void Rend, but then it just hardly saw any play, because Vanishing Burst just ended up being still the better removal because it's cheaper and easier to cast in terms of colors and things. But this might start seeing a little bit more play once rotation hits and we lose Vanishing Burst. So I thought I'd just start testing it out a little bit tonight. And then, of course, the Surgehacker Mech itself is removals. The more vehicles you have, the more damage it does, and you can target creatures and or planeswalkers. So, not and or, but creatures and or planeswalkers. So pretty nice. And then we're drawing plenty of cards. We've got the Bankbuster, of course. We've got Tainted Indulgence, which is the main way that we have of discarding our Surgehacker Mech and other vehicles into the graveyard to be reanimated by Greasefang. I was toying with the alternative of playing the Ledger Shredder here instead, and that might have to just wait for a version 2, so stay tuned for that. What else? We can also draw some cards with the +1 of Tezzeret, which is also another way of helping us discard our vehicles. All in all, quite a few ways of getting our vehicles into the yard where we want them. And also just toying with a sneaky 1 of Unlicensed Hearst. I think this is going to get a little bit better in the post-rotation format. It's of course been amazing in Explorer to deal with all the Parhelion nonsense, but I think in Standard it's gonna start to have its time to shine. But if it doesn't perform too well for now, then we might just trim it and go for 3 Mobilizer Mechs, because these have been clutch in testing. But that's the deck as far as the mana base is concerned. I've already touched upon the Mech Hangar and the Takenumas, but we've also got one Otawara, two Eiganjos, of course my beautiful Godzilla lands, and a hodgepodge collection of duels, as well as 3 copies of Raffine's Tower. Esper Greasefang. Let's jump into some games. Going to be taking this for a spin on the unranked ladder. Not only is it a version 1, and I haven't had anywhere near as much time as I would have liked to test it, but I did want to put up some content tonight. I just felt like playing some arena. But the second reason is because I'm actually creeping very close to Mythic, and I just don't want to damage my rank further for now. I still think that once I get to Italy and I get settled down, it'll be around the 26th, and I'll make I'll still be able to get into Mythic at the end of the month, before the end of the month, regardless. Even though I've been on a holiday for the last almost 4 weeks. Right. Game time. So, as usual at this point in my videos, as you know, is when I like to do a tiny bit of self-promotion. So, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, kindly consider doing so. We're getting really close to the 800 subscriber milestone, at which point a fantastic little giveaway is going to be triggered. So subscribe. And of course, if you could like the video, leave a comment, all those things, as you know, really help me out. And then we could also consider joining the lovely Discord community. Link is in the description down below. Okay, not a very great hand, to be honest. Mr. Kamano. I think we'll just exile that right now. Lots of people playing the wolves again. I don't want to take full credit. There's been a lot of content creators reposting wolves of late. Here comes some Blizzard brawls. Cannot wait for that to rotate. Woo! Let's get rid of this little wolfie before it can get too big. If he's got Boseiju, we can Greasefang, bring back the Surgehacker Mech. Here comes Boseiju for sure. And I'd love an extra land, thank you very much. It's Polar, never mind. Alright. A douche. This is unfortunately going to let him draw some cards, but I think I should be racing here. If he tries to instead use his mana, instead of leveling up Ranger class, to fight my Greasefang with Blizzard Brawl, then I'm down. Then I won't switch to nighttime. Otherwise we need to find some removal for this guy. Okay, he switches it to nighttime with Unnatural Moonrise. Epic card in this deck. I was running a couple copies in my initial version. Double card draw. Very nice. Okay, so scan a bit of life. And also switch it back today by casting 2 spells. And then let's pass the turn. course, you can just do this again. But we could block, have this die and just bring it back. It's kind of my plan. You can either do this. It's fine. Draw some more cards. Maybe he's got Tamio Safekeeping or Snakeskin Veil. Should be pretty sucky. Here it comes. There it is. Dude's playing all the old cards, all the snow nonsense. Oh, can't wait for that stuff to just rotate, man. Imagine he drops the Arsonist now. We'll be so screwed. Six Arsonist. Okay, he's gonna go for the level ups here. We've got enough mana to do Void Rend and Bankbuster. Where's it gonna go? Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, so let's rend this guy. Play you. Bring back the would have brought back the Surgehacker Mech, would have done 4 damage to the Otawara. Swing in for decent, very nice, very happy with that. I was a little worried there for a second. Caught my Snakeskin Veil, had the Blizzard Brawl, but we still managed to get around it. Ooh, saving up so nicely. We've also got a pretty decently stacked vault. Oh, we're getting so close, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Exactly 8 days to go. 7 days until early access. 8 days till the set drops on Arena. Excitement levels peaking. I'm dying for some new cards. Like, I just cannot brew anything else with this stuff. Pity. Mr. Golgari. He's probably already thinking, ooh, Raffine. Nope. I think we'll play the pilot and then discard the Surgehacker Mech. Or do we exile this thing? Actually, I think the hearse is the way to go if he's going to be trying to, like, reanimate stuff. Hearse? No one's playing hearse in standard for now. That's okay. I think we can happily exile our own mech, dude. We've only really got the one way. Not bad. Gain 2 life, no? Okay. Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. Wait. Just the number of cards. Nothing to do with mana values or anything like that. Well, that's nice. I'll wait to do that if you put some sort of reanimator spell on the stack. Toshiro Umezawa. I'll still do it. Badoosh. Badoosh badonk. Another card I'm probably not too sad to see the back end of. After all this time. A little bit sick of seeing it. Turn 4 against Golgari is a binding every single time. Gain 2 life. Makes sense. this one can be done for free. Well, for 1 mana. Wouldn't mind a Mech Hangar. Probably take my purse. Goes for the Greasefang. Mistake. Another Tatsunari. Oh my god. You're welcome to try and swing with your hive again. So I will just bam. Unfortunately, he still exiles something. What did he yoink? Oh, the life totals have just been going all over the place this match. That's also an enchantment. Would have triggered the Tatsunari. Here we go. We just need... I wish this was 3 power. Or it said something like, you know, cruise vehicles as though it blah blah blah. Then I would be super happy. But if we can just get another Greasefang or a Hotshot Mechanic, we're in business. He'll probably sack himself to draw a card. I'm more and more starting to think, instead of the Tainted Indulgence, to go for the other dude. Now he's got a big hive coming our way, unfortunately. Very big hive. We need some removal for that ASAP. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage with the hive, if he wants to. Tap out. Yeah, he goes for the Cami. I was expecting the Cami a lot sooner, to be honest. Woo-hoo! Hello, baby. How are you? Watch this. All with Menace. That's 8, 9, 10 damage. Well, no, he can still crew... he can still fire up the Hydra and block the Captain. And then I'll finally get rid of his Cami of Transience. You still had a chance to have another turn, but lots of good removal coming into clutch play there against all of those Tatsunaris. I think, yeah, he landed 2 of them, or was it 3? 3 Tatsunaris we were able to plow our way through. I'm really looking forward to a meta without creature lands. Honestly, they've had a run, and that's enough for now. Thank you very much. But we'll probably get some more sooner rather than later. Wizards has been quite a fan of this type of card for a while now, but just for a little while, a little break from creature lands, I'll be okay with that. Azu Zitsu. Yeah, I think we're undefeated so far. And I'm very happy with that hand, if I may be perfectly honest. Go Raffine into Otawara, play a Bankbuster, next turn start Tainted Indulgence, put them Surgehacker in the yard. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. What you got, Zoo? Meathook in case we need it. This might be just, okay, never mind. Okay, so do we run the Bankbuster into some removal? Into a counterspell. I don't care if it ends up in the yard too much. And at least that's one counterspell less that I have to deal with. There we go. It's fine. Let's get another black down. Oh, the Stomper. Our good friend, the Stomper. So full-on Simic ramp shenanigans. We better get to 6 mana quick. These things hit hard. It's crazy how quickly you can get to 7 basic lands. Let's play out the Tez. Probably run him into a counter as well. Second Jawari. Jeez. Fun. Love me some counterspells. Yee. Oh, I forgot the Fields of Ruins. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh god. Oh dear god. Alright, now we're just worried about the bloody hall. And I don't have my Field of Ruins in the deck. Oh, God. I don't know, I've just exiled my, boring. Oh well. Nothing much we can do here. Turn on the hall, swing 14 or something. That was a bit of a misplay there. I should have known there was something like that on its way, and I shouldn't have exiled my other March. Would have been able to potentially deal with the damn Titan. It was either gonna be Titan or Coma. Weird how Simic just like comes and goes. I think it's really still super duper strong, but it's just not everybody's into it. But the deck it's been strong in this format for a while, and it just hasn't popped up on any of the metadata websites as anything considered to be tier 1 in any way, shape or form. But I know a lot of people that have made Mythic with it. Playing against Hermione. How are we doing for time? Okay. The problem with these 3-color decks is you can almost never play a 1-drop, because your Raffine is your Tri-land is the 1-drop, but it's okay. Can play it on 2. Ooh, is it going to be mill? Certainly looks like it. Very nice Mech Hangar. No crab? I was definitely expecting a crab. Let's see what he plays. If we need to remove it, otherwise we... Oh, yes. Be counted. Sorry. That's one way of doing it. I kind of want you to mill me. Kinda. That's okay. Same playline. Wait. See if we can kill this thing once and for all. Come on, mill player. Get your final bizarre with the deck. Before it's all of the parts disappear, basically. Mill will just cease to be a thing. Right, so many mosquitoes. Can go for double Tainted Indulgence. Oh no, we couldn't have. My bad. That was another misplay. I'm going too fast. I could have swung for an additional 5 there. Okay, so it's the Teamer version. He's got that card that brings back all the lands in one go. Something, something, something. But we can start to exile some of them with the hearse. These ones. Ha. Another card that's gone very soon. Let's go for the hearse. This time I won't forget to swing, and we're going to use the thing with the least power. I'm going to try copy. Oh my god, so dull, man. This card is so dumb. Watch, he's gonna have another one. Guaranteed. Such a stupid fucking card, man. Like, just get a life. And somehow they always have 3 of them. Like, it's just pathetic. Pathetic. Like, really just so sick of it. Fortunately, it's really not a thing. Like, you occasionally, especially in unranked, run into one of these people that are still obsessed with trying to mill you out. So far, there's literally one card in the new set that even says mill on it, and you're probably trying to mill yourself. It's the Blue Saga that I talked about in this morning's episode of Spoiler Talk. Really nice little saga, that one, but I don't think it's intended to be for milling the opponent. It's for you to mill yourself and put something sweet to copy in the graveyard. Alright, probably last match of the night. An unfortunate stinky mill deck there that I was really quite excited to try and beat, but there's not much you can do against 3 Hideous Laughters in a row. Very nice hand. God, these lands are gorgeous. I just don't know if I'll ever find something that I like more. Another blue source for the Tez. Looks to be some sort of Naya pile. This guy's going full Jetmir on my ass. Still no sign of Greasefang. I think we probably do a Tez +1 next turn. Yeah, full on Naya tokens. Pretty cool, pretty cool. That's 2 tokens this turn, so 2 triggers on the greeters. Probably +1/+1 and gain some life. Maybe we sweep the board, what do you say? Oh, definitely. Actually, let's wait until these all turn into 2/2s. I think I'm gonna need these Meathooks. We've already got a mech. Really hoping to find a Greasefang there. Is this going to be Jetmir now? Already? Nah, he's trying to create a few more of these. This Meathook's going to be brutal. That's not cool. So.
Results. Keep working.
Wow, just not finding what we need here. Hez is -6able. If you're wondering why I didn't spend any mana to Bankbuster, it's because of Tez's static ability. Reduces the activated ability of the first artifact you activate each turn by 2, which is the cost of the Bankbuster. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could jet me in now. Which I think would... Yeah. Okay. Tez is still safe. We've got enough mana to sweep the board. I wanted to... I kind of left this guy on purpose to give him the feeling that there was still a chance. Oh, Meathook, I love you so much, baby. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Let's draw that card during his turn for free. Each turn, I'd like to point out. Ooh. Wow, we haven't found much, eh? Just lands, bit of removal. I mean, thank God we found the only 2 copies of Meathook we have in the deck, because... Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's grab another Raffine's Tower. Okay, so... I would say it's time to do this. Still nothing. Finally. Another 3/3. This is going to be problematic. We've got a lot of life, but we've got no more Meathooks. And I've been chucking away my removal a little bit willy-nilly, but I think we should still be okay. We've still got the 2 white marches, which deal with these for free. This will just become a 1/1. Okay, bye-bye Tezzeret. That's okay. We do have a Surgehacker Mech in the yard.
Your victory doesn't change my future.
Hers, huh? That's pretty sweet. It's a tasty 9. I had a feeling I should have dealt with that earlier. Okay. Very weird match. You know, the early game was just really wonky. Some crazy amount of flood and stuff. I mean, look how many lands we have in play. But we got there in the end. Very nice. The Meathook's coming in clutch against this token deck. But someone really going all in. He even has the incandescent aria. Really, really nice. Alright. So that is going to be it for tonight's gameplay footage. Diving back into the deck with my final thoughts, potential upgrades, overall deck review, that sort of thing. What can I really say about this? Potentially, if you wanted to give this a whirl, and let me please know in the comments how it goes, because I'm always so interested about that, is put in, get rid of the Tainted Indulgence and put in the Ledger Shredder. We do have some, quite easily, we can double cast and get Conniving and use that to get our stuff in the yard. Maybe think about, I don't know. Well, as far as new cards are concerned, there's already plenty of new vehicles. There's this really cool flickery one, but I don't know if that would really fit in here. The 4-drop. There's, of course, the new weather thing, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken... No, it wouldn't work. I was going to say when it doesn't say when the thing has to die. So when, the things that you reanimate with the Greasefang go back to your hand, that's not leaving, it's not dying, it's just leaving the battlefield. But still, the weather, the new 5-drop, the new 2-drop that becomes a 5/5 with flying once you've destroyed, once you've sacrificed 4 of your own creatures. I don't think that's going to fit into this. You could go Mardu and play that new guy that gives your vehicles crew 1, but I don't think it's really necessary in this type of deck. All in all, I think I'm mostly interested in upgrading the mana base once the new set drops in a deck like this, and seeing whether we need to increase the number of unlicensed hearses if there's more graveyard shenanigans we have to deal with. But otherwise, very, very fun. And I'll definitely be refining it. It's not the first time we've played Esper Greasefang on this channel. This is probably, by now, probably a version 2, but reworked entirely. I was still running Banishing Verses and stuff. It was quite a while back now, a good couple of months, if not 3 months ago, the last version of Greasefang Esper that I played. But yeah, nothing much else that I need to add other than thank you so much for watching as always, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I will see you all. So tomorrow I fly, it's the 24th. I get to Italy on the 25th, exhausted at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I still need to catch a train to get back home. That night, I doubt whether I will have the energies to put up any content, but you never know. And I do have 5 hours in Dubai, so we might do some sneaky spoiler talk episodes from the airport, which could be quite fun. But otherwise, probably on the night of the 26th, I'll be seeing you all again. So until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.